We are here in Daveyton at the Oasis Life Church, and this is where we expect Firefighter Simphiwe Moropane to be laid to rest. The official ceremony is expected to start at around 8:30 this morning, and of course Simphiwe is the firefighter who unfortunately had to fall to his death. We still don't know exactly what the circumstances around what happened and what led up to him basically falling from the 23rd story and losing his life in that Bank of Lisbon building. And this morning, of course, we expect family, friends, colleagues to come out and say their final goodbyes as we lay they've been labeled basically, like you said, as heroes for saving thousands of public servants' lives and evacuating them from that building before any fatalities had to arise. Yuveka, I am joined by a EMS service personnel. They are from Carewell EMS Services, and they are here in support of the family as well as their colleagues. And I'm going to speak to Shanti, who I was speaking to earlier, and mentioned how this has been quite a huge loss for their industry.
Yes, Leah, you can reckon with the situation that given the weight of the situation, this is quite a tragic loss to the industry. The fallen heroes, they are brothers, they are fathers, they are uncles, they are breadwinners, they are family men. And it's quite a tragic thing to the whole industry. As a family in the emergency services, we Carewell EMS would like to send their condolences to the family and to the whole industry to say, shwele, tutuzekani, skala sonke, rela kamuka.
When I was speaking to you earlier, you mentioned how it, watching the scenes on TV, it almost felt as if you were there as well.
It was quite touchy and overwhelming. It's something that it shows more like, it's as if it's you. The capturings, it was not so good, man. It doesn't look good. It wasn't not as quick. It's more like it's in slow motion. And definitely you will shed a tear. It wasn't good on the media. It's not something that anyone wants to see, and we will never allow it to happen to anyone. We wouldn't like it. No one would like that to happen. It's quite a tragic situation.
You also mentioned how you worked closely with Joburg EMS. How do you think this is going to affect members in the industry? How has it affected morale in this industry?
Definitely, it's an undisputed fact that the morale will go a little bit down. It's demoralizing, it's demotivating, and it's slowing down the process. As you have mentioned earlier, having saved most of the public servants in that building, this time, I mean, you can imagine how our soldiers will march into those fires. It's not going to be as always as we dare to tread where angels not even go. But then we're going to have to work on it. And it's going to be quite heavy on our shoulders. But we have to keep pushing, while at the same time we're mourning our fallen heroes.
And what could you say to, owners of buildings and, probably government as well, in ensuring that firefighters are not only well equipped, but that buildings are compliant with health and safety regulations?
Safety standards will always come first. I would say proper consultation, proper inspections of our buildings, and making sure inspections, checking first time, checking for the second time, and rechecking for the third time, just to make sure that our boys, our girls, our ladies' fathers, they don't just go into wrecks. We need to make sure safety must always come first. Yes.
And what could you say to somebody who wants to join emergency services? What can they expect in this kind of industry?
Ladies and gentlemen of the public, it's not a bad thing. It's actually quite a good feeling to be in this industry. At the end of the day, you will be helping. To the larger community of our country, we welcome an extra hand at all times. So do not fear, do not be demoralized by this tragic incident that took place. You want to join the emergency services, at any time you're welcome to go through the prospective trainings and be inducted into the emergency services.
And just any words for the family in this difficult period?
To the family, we would say, Relalilina, Carewell Emergency Medical Services, eating go support the family, go support the colleague, eating go support the city of Joburg, eating go support the firemen, firewomen, eating go support the Kaufela, babaling involved. All stakeholders, Carewell Emergency Medical Services will support you all the way. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanti. Yuveka, as you've heard from Shanti, that it's a very, very sad moment for the industry, and they are here to support the family as they lay to rest their beloved Simphiwe Moropane.